Hello everyone. So this is our schematic where we are going to make our first circuit. Let us take an example of voltage divider circuit. So for the voltage divider circuit we have this resistor R. Let me take another resistor. I placed it here. What else we need? We need a ground connection. So here it is. Insert ground. I am having this here. Then we need a voltage source. In the frequency domain source palette, let me have a DC source. So for a voltage divider circuit, let me connect everything all together, and for that I need this wire. So this element is here which acts as a wire, and you can connect it. Just click and click. Just click and click again. Just click it again, then click and click. So this is how our circuit is connected. To escape this command, you can press ESC. I want this resistor orientation to be vertical, and for that I can do Ctrl R. You can also rotate it from here. So you can see I am rotating it. I want to connect it this way. I want this resistor here. Let me have it 1 volt only. For the resistor, let us have equal resistor so that we will be knowing that at this particular point we should have a voltage of 0.5 volts. And for that, what do you need? You need to label this particular wire, and the labeling can be done by this. Insert wire or pin label. You just click here. As soon as you click, it will ask a name for it. So let me write V out and click. And to escape, I am pressing ESC. So I have a label, I have a supply, I have the resistors. Now the next thing is we need a simulator to simulate this circuit in DC simulation mode. So there are various simulators, out of which we have to choose DC simulation. For that you can go to the template, this palette here, not template, and here I have to find out simulation DC. So this is here. In simulation DC, the first thing is DC simulation. So this is DC simulation controller actually. You escape this and then double click on this for the settings. Currently I don't want any parameter to sweep. You want this DC simulator to work for this particular source, and you have defined the voltage here. So in the DC simulator you just go to the settings and have a sweep type, just single point. You don't want any of the range. There are other settings also. So this parameter, output, display, so I will discuss once it will be needed. Then the next thing is you have the DC simulator, you have all the circuitry, you have to simulate it. So for the simulation, this gear is there. This gear like symbol will simulate it. You just click here. So the simulation is started, and now you are going to see a new window, that is data display window. Currently for this particular result we want list format of data display window. In this we have selected, we have left click on this list view. Then you have to select this V out. I have just double clicked. You can simply click or add here. So both are possible. And then click OK. So you can see the frequency. I can readjust it by this, zoom it, but I can make this text bigger. So you see the V out is 500 millivolt. The frequency is displayed here, but it is 0 Hz for the DC. So let me save it, and this is how you are done with the DC simulation. Now the next thing is, for example, you want to vary any of these resistors and want to see the variation with V out. So how will you do it? So for that, let us have a variable here. So this variable component here, so just select it and name it. For example, we are naming it R1. So you can have this variable any number. Let us have 50 only, and then let me define this register as R1. Okay, now you have seen it earlier. What are we looking for? We are looking for parameter sweep. This time we have parameter as a variable, that is R1. We have defined this parameter to this particular R. Now we need this R1 to vary for a particular range. And then let us go back to DC simulation settings again, and here you see last time we did it for single point. Now it is asking which parameter to sweep. So let us write R1 here, and instead of a single point, let us keep it linear from 50. Let us start it from 50 and stop at 100 in a step size of maybe 25. Okay, click OK, and now this time if I run it, I should ideally have this DC simulator to work for 3 different points. Last time we have opened this list view, and if you open this list view, Vout add versus R1. Okay, so this is listing you that at R1 is equal to 50, Vout is 0.5 volts, when R1 is 75 ohms, Vout is 0.6 volts, and when R1 is 100 ohms, the Vout is increasing. So ideally it should increase. So that is in good agreement what we wanted to have. So the results are correct. We can calculate it also. In the next section we will discuss about AC simulation. Thank you very much.